Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Rowan and this is Dragon Age Origins. So in our last episode, we were in Haven, in the Frostback Mountains. Actually, probably near the top of one of them, as a matter of fact. The village of Haven was full of cultists who worship, get this, a dragon. Dragon worshippers. Anyway, the cultists actually were just direct descendants of people that were assigned to guard the sacred ashes of the prophetess Andraste. The real prophetess Andraste. Unfortunately, somewhere along the way, a dragon came along, and I guess they decided that that was the reincarnated, reborn Andraste. And instead, they started raising her dragons, her little dragonlings, drakes, and protecting them, and they had some sort of strange relationship. Anyway, we killed their god, the high dragon, and then immediately after we came across the guardian, the actual guardian of the sacred ashes of Andraste, who then told us what we needed to do to pass his tests, or I guess Andraste's tests. And then we passed, and of course we got the ashes. So now here we are. Before I logged off last time, I was actually in the Elven camp, the Dalish Elven camp, and we were going to respec Morgan. And we actually did do that. I did that off screen, but I will make sure that I show you what we did with her. Give me just one moment, guys. Alright, my apologies. Just doing a little bit of selling. So, in this episode, what we're actually going to do is instead of going straight to Arl Eamon to, wait, where's the map? Instead of going straight to Red Cliff to heal Arl Eamon, we're actually going to go to Denerim. And in Denerim, there's a lot of quests and stuff that we haven't actually gotten yet. If we go to Arl Eamon, there may be a point of no return, because that's another third of the game that we finished, type of thing. So sometimes if you do that, any quests that you have in your quest log, some of them you might not be able to complete. So I want to try to complete as many of these as we can. So we're going to do side quests until we're done with side quests. And then we'll go to heal Arl Eamon. So we're going to go do that now.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You know, I kind of want to do this little respec thing. Let's get Shale as our tank for now.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Of course we were attacked along the way. Hey, before we go any further, let's level him up. Give him... Wow. Kind of low stats. It's the Constitution. We're gonna have to actually do a respec on the guy. Actually, not too bad.
Let us be off.
Alright, he gets no special, or she gets no specializations. 25 strength. Bellow, Stone Roar, and Regenerating Burst increase the effect. Stone Roar also gives Shale gains a bonus to health regen, and Regenerating Burst gives a bonus to health regeneration and stamina recovery. I think we're basically going to have Shale as a tank and as an aura beacon. Health regeneration. Yeah, these are going to be like massive bonuses while Shale is in his stone aura. So we need a minimum of 25 strength. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. And we still have the ability to put 3 more points in. Pretty much useless points. We're not actually going to do anything with them. Alright. Stone aura. Pretty cool. So in this stone aura, everybody gets a bunch of buffs. Yep. Whole bunch of buffs. And he just stands there. She just stands there. Stoneheart is the tank spec.
Just don't order me.
Bellow, stun nearby enemies. After learning this talent, nearby enemies are even more likely to choose Shale as a target whenever Stoneheart is active, and the bonuses in that mode increase. Stone Roar attacks the attention of a single targeted enemy who now views Shale as the most urgent threat on the field, although the enemy may re-engage other party members if they attack it. After learning this talent, Shale gains a bonus to health regen whenever Stoneheart's active, increasing the existing bonuses of that mode. And then Regenerating Burst. Shale explodes with energy, damaging all nearby enemies who are also stunned unless they pass a physical resistance check, in which case they are merely knocked back. After learning this talent, Shale gains a bonus to stamina regen whenever Stoneheart is active, and other bonuses of that mode increase, and nearby enemies are even more likely to choose Shale as their target. So basically, with all of this together, Shale is a walking tank. Disengage, we're not going to use that one. Perfect striking. Right. Okay, so this one's pretty much useless too. We're gonna check the tactics. We'll make him a defender. And he pretty much has everything he needs. taunt. We're gonna do ally. Being attacked by melee attack. Taunt. Enemies surrounded by at least 2 enemies. Bellow. I don't think that's very useful. Self. Surrounded by at least 3 enemies. Regenerating first. Okay. Stone Roar is kind of a taunt. That's good. I like that one. So actually, Shale has 2 taunts. What does Bellow do? Erupts with the sound of the rock itself, stunning nearby enemies unless they pass a check. All right, here we go. What? This just like an empty place? There's a dead body here. The dead mage looks like. Probably have a quest. Mage collective quests, maybe? Have you seen me? You found... Yeah, you found Reynolds' body along with the abomination that killed him. Reynolds' journal tells the tale of his last days. Return to the collective for your reward. Maybe that's what this is. Alright, well, if there's nothing to do here, then we might as well leave. Go to Denerim. Cool, cool.
Ah, Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Okay. It's right here. Let's save just in case Shale's not up to the task. Shale, your stats and your gear. What happened to your gear? Did I... What? Well, that's... That was weird. Did you see that? Oh, you need Constitution. Oh, great. I think there's a respec Raven over here. Yeah, Raven's over here. We're gonna have to do this again. Great. That's fantastic. Alright, I'll pause it. I'm not gonna make you watch me do that. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Kind of a little bit of bug with Shale right now where it doesn't show Shale's,
Command me.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's showing. That was a little weird. Oh, right. Shale's tactics. At least these are pretty easy. Okay. Now we're set up. Let's go in here. Let's do Leliana's quest. Okay.
While you can! Begin the onslaught! Try to be masterful! We are victorious again!
Liliana. Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear.
Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're...
Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh. Canary mercenaries, expendable, and this way I don't have to pay them. Good for both of us. But I am not unarmed or unguarded. I have more men watching, ready to attack on my word. So perhaps we should just talk now, yes?
You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
Ignore what she says. She's lying. I know how she works. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. It is you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Liliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
And no talking to this girl.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever. You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here.
And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Liliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Enemies ahead!
Damn. Shale just got owned. Did you see that? Oh, well, there's a mage there too. That doesn't help.
I see.
Oh, she's got blood magic on. Well, I'm an idiot.
Eat death! I am ready.
As you say. It's over.
Damn. Shell.
Dead.
Shell got owned, man.
She's dead because of me. I need some time to myself. We will talk later.
Alright, we got some stuff. Let's see what we got. We're probably gonna have to switch out Shell, man. Shell's gear just isn't very good right now. We get better stuff later, but... Marjolin's recurve. .6 damage. That's pretty good. Got better crit chance, better armor pen, better range. I feel like that's going to be the better one.
Yes?
I also didn't like blood magic. She ended up not healing herself, which is kind of bad. Let's change that tactic. Let's move it up to the top. So if her health goes below 25%, we'll deactivate blood magic. That's got to be top priority, so that way she can actually heal herself.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
What?
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken it.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small. His heart was strong, and he moved on.
I was getting to that part.
Just keep on turning the quest in.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both... And after much sweat, blood, and after much...
There we go. That's all of them. Get
I
these.
shall do it.
Back alley justice. Eliminate... We don't need to read all of these. These are just side quests. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. Accept. Missing in action. Find Rexel. Maybe a little bit more context on this one. Recently, our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women who have mercy on those, and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served the Terran Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. Okay, except that one. Fazil's request. Find Fazil's sextant. Isn't that a measuring tool? Okay. Logain's push. That's not a quest. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Terran Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honored Terran by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. Brother Nigel. Good old propaganda. Gotta love it.
As there is but one world.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanters' Board? I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
Wow.
Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Mapharath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Mapharath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
What? No mention.
Dismissed.
Surely this is a miracle.
We're getting plenty of gold, though.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the low
No new quests, good.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon. Good to see you again.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry. Even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me. The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering they're Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Cool. Before we continue exploring, this might actually take a little while when you think about it. This is a pretty big place, and then this isn't even the, yeah, there's a whole bunch. Look at all these places we have to go to. It's pretty big. There's a lot to do. So, we'll take it slow. Let's go back to camp and talk to Leliana. Actually, before I do anything, I am changing Shale out. Back to Alistair. Actually, how about you? And then we can actually flesh you out. Give you a second, you get champion. There we go. Tactics, very good. Excellent. It's actually good. Whoops. That was an accident. Sten, your main thing is now threaten shield wall. You've got a heal, you've got a taunt, you've got shield bash. Move this over here too, you don't need that. Taunt will be number 5. Heal will be number 8. And frightening appearance will be, you know what, we'll just leave that where that is and go over defender. Good, shield wall. Threaten. Clear that. Clear that. Greater than or equal to 90%. Frightening appearance. That should allow him to use frightening appearance pretty much right out the gate. Let's say ally being attacked by melee attack. Taunt. Good. Shield bash is going to be used on enemies with a target rank of elite or higher. And then we've got... We're going to move this down. Health goes below 25%. Use Devour. That's pretty much all we need right there. I like it. I like it a lot. What are you wearing, Sten? Oh, he's wearing the Juggernaut. Okay. Right, shield. Do we have a better shield yet? Go with this. Not amazing, but actually this is pretty decent.
What would you like?
All right, back to... Okay, anything over here? Let's go back to camp first, then we'll do the Civil War one. Talk to Leliana.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about? It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking. I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her. I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry. I could have been wrong about the Maker. I know you doubt me sometimes. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just tell myself he's there to console myself, to know there's someone watching out for me, to know I'm not alone. Maybe I never found faith. I just pretended to because I knew the Chantry would hide me. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction. But that is no reason to rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping. How can you be so sure? That is true. I can always trust you to show me things from a different perspective. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Guys, I think I may have messed up with Alistair in particular. I just realized there are certain points in his story and in her story where you can harden them and they become slightly different people. Alistair, in particular, when he meets his sister, you can harden him by telling him that most people are just out for themselves, kind of thing. And I think I was supposed to do that in order to get the ending that I want in this game, so I may have messed it up. Too late now, I guess.
Something you need, my dear?
Alright. Let's sell.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to... I'm sure you'll be...
Okay, let's see here. Let's sell that. Basically anything we don't need we'll get rid of here. Don't need that anymore, or that. Okay. That should be good. We'll go to the Civil War now.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
We're gonna get Morgan's build correct. Alright, let's go to the Civil War. See if we get attacked along the way. Hey. Nice.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't Ben Needle again.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
We must not...
We showed those Logain upstarts.
Guess that was it, huh? Alright. Back to Denerim then. Oh.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
The dark spawn.
Shiz... Oh, shadoodle.
Make her preserve us.
Oh, another battle it is! I love this!
Now we get our hands
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins. It is dawn. Let us move on.
It is begun.
Well, that was different. Alright, back to Denerim then.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Ah, here's another apprentice we can talk to. We have termination letters, right?
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Meteor sword. Actually, that reminds me, we have star metal to turn in. Chasing Great Maul, 151. Two-hand. I mean, we really don't have anybody that's using two-handers. And I do have a two-hander here. Maybe I'll make a two-hander, two-handed tank. You can do that in this game. It's not quite as protective as other tanks. However, they can't be knocked back or knocked down. Rock Knocker. No, that's melee crit chance. Curious what this looks like. Ah, it looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I lose out on a little bit of attributes here. We'll hold off to that for now. Master Ignacio and Caesar.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
I'm not sure why anybody would like Antiva, because that place sounds violent.
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. Luck be to you, Warden.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad. Oh, yes.
Oh, might as well get all of these. See what else. That was a bunch of poison stuff. I think these guys are probably crows. Okay. Nothing to see here.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor-smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes? I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. You know so little of Orlais here. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. Their discipline, formidable. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser born.
Well, that's shitty.
Because there is little choice. There are so many wonderful things about Orlais, but Ferelden has something precious. Here, a man or a woman is born free and lives free. I do not understand it, but the nobles here are not so high, and none of us are quite so low. As much as I miss my Varroyo, I love where I am. A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here. That and more. Some revere them for their skill and their high service, but others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
Wow. These other places, man, like, they romanticize, you know, the city, Orlais, Valroyo, which is the capital of Orlais. But it's got its shitty stuff along with it. It's very pretty, sure. But the, you know, the chevaliers and the knights there and the nobles there are just, you know, the rich of the rich, privileged, you know, that kind of thing. The fact that their knights can just rape any commoner that they want to without repercussion, that's pretty crap. And then Antiva, even Antiva is constantly, you know, at a you know, the turn of a dime, the streets will run red with blood. That's what he said, right? Like, so murder in the streets, you never know. Maybe, you know, just as a commoner in Antiva, you might just be some innocent bystander and you turn into collateral damage. Alright, this is Wade's Emporium. He's the armor that she was just talking about.
So, what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
Some of them will find their way to Denerim. Many will die, as the Maker wills.
Don't you wish you could have stayed there? To help more people, I mean.
If the Blight isn't stopped, everyone will die. This is the greater good we're serving, both of us, right here.
So it's all right to let some people die for the greater good? I'm not so sure about that. I felt bad leaving all those people there, all panicked and helpless.
You're doing what you must, Alistair. There will be worse to come yet. You will need to steel yourself. You know this.
I've never been very good at that. The steeling myself part. I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm all right with that, really.
I don't believe you. And either way, it's not as if any of us has a choice.
Really, it's not about being weak, it's about not wanting to lose your ideals. I think. Idealism, you know, looks great in a storybook, but on paper, on paper it looks great. In practice, it's not as black and white as, it never is as black and white as, you know, as things as you imagine them to be. You know? Anyway, not to get all political.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Herin. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop. I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy.
No, no. Sorry, Herin.
Certainly.
Drake skin. The Felon's Coat. That's good. 6 dexterity, 9 defense, 4 armor, stamina regen, and physical resistance. Very nice. Let's take that. Then we got Evan the Great's Mail, 107. Heavy armor. Very good. Plus 1 health regen in combat, no less. Plus 6 armor. Plus 1 stamina regen in combat, 10% chance to dodge attacks, and chance to avoid missile attacks. Also very good. I'll take that as well. Okay. Thought we had a trap or something. Must have sold it earlier.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? No, no, he can't.
Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have drake scales? Look at this, Herin. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the, customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately. I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Herin. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, I guess we'll... Well, hold on.
You're here about your order?
I've barely even begun and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell out? Wade is working as quickly as he can. He really is. But he says you want it perfect. Oh, marvelously. Wade isn't doing any more orders today, and I have the joy of dealing with customers who had orders that were supposed to be done today. Walk the streets carefully. If some people knew you were the one with the drake scales, well, it wouldn't be pretty. Come again.
Alright, now that I have this in my mind, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go back to the Warden's Keep, Soldier's Peak, I mean. And...
Message for you, milady.
Oh, hold up.
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Anonymous letter. A cryptic letter from the Antivan Crows that directs you to a back room of the Nod Noble Tavern. Ugh. Well, I don't want to forget, not soldier speak. Good, we didn't get attacked. Alright. There's actually nothing in here.
It shall be done.
What can I do for you, Warden? We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right? I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged, it gave us strength to make something of ourselves. Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself, but I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower. Certainly.
Warden. I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong. Indeed, I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you. This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend. Nothing. My family owes you much.
There we go. What do you guys think? A two-handed sword? No, it's gonna be mine. Long sword.
And so it shall be.
Nice, look at that. Looks cool.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Let's see if you got anything
Warden?
good. No, just basic stuff. Armor. It's basically Grey Warden style armor. That's pretty cool, but yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go to the storage chest and store all of those runes that we've got. Back to Denerim, I think. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back to camp. Alright, and since we're over an hour, I might as well call it here. We got a little bit of combat, not very much. Mostly just quests and talking and stuff, but I like those too. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you did enjoy it, please like and maybe subscribe to my channel. Send me a comment in the comment section. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Everybody have a good night.